Hello, Markita.
Hi,
How you doing? This is Big Low, the host of New Online Radio. How you doing today?
I'm fine.
Okay, now Markita, today on my show, the topic is senseless acts of violence in our inner city communities. I've been talking about Trey tonight, and he was a good kid who just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time when he was murdered. But in your case, considering what you've experienced, is the perfect example to me of God turning tragedy into triumph. So, Markita, can you please tell our audience here at New Online Radio your story and exactly what you've been through?
I could sum this all up in just one word. I could say a miracle.
Yeah.
About 6 years ago, I had open heart surgery. I'm sorry, not open heart surgery. I have had actually a heart transplant. It's different. And at the age I'll say 26 years old at the time. And it really changed my life after that. Completely.
Understandably so.
Since my heart transplant, it actually changed the way I think, and I have actually grown spiritually.
Okay.
I used to have a lot of doubt and fear in my life, but God has actually changed all of that. And for all that, I'm really thankful. Where do I start? Like I said, about 6 years ago, I went to the doctor. They were telling me that, they diagnosed me with GERD, saying that, it will go away or whatever, just have to just wait and just take these pills that we give you, and, in so many words, they were saying that it will work. But I just knew something just wasn't right. I'm in pain, and you tell me to take these pills.
Yeah.
They didn't even check me, no x-ray, nothing whatsoever. So after going from doctor to doctor, I went to MCV, which is in Richmond. After several days of running tests and things like that, it gave me some hope at that point, because I was going somewhere different.
Yeah.
They talked to me and said that we're going to find out what's wrong. We're going to do our best and things like that, It was just a relief, to be honest. After a couple of days of running tests and things like that, they actually told me that I was in need of a heart transplant. And that I was like, okay, but I knew something about it because my sister had the same thing. At the age of 13, she had a heart transplant. So I knew a little bit of it, but I didn't really know the whole story behind it or whatever, or what you have to actually go through. So after that, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Take your time. So what happened was, at this point, you know that you're in need of a heart.
They actually told me that I have to actually go on a waiting list. The day that I went on the waiting list was actually the day of my sister's birthday. I won't forget it. It was December 21st of 2007. I went on the waiting list, and 3 days later, they told me they found a heart, which was December 23rd of 2007. They told me that we found your heart. My run tests, make sure everything is all right. And I was like, okay, like, thank you, Jesus. I went to sleep that night. Didn't actually know that I was going to go into surgery later on that night. Because they actually gave me, when I was sleeping, they actually gave me some medication, drugged me and everything. When I woke up that next morning, everything was already done. It was all over. Yes, it was all over.
And just to tie that in with our audience out here, my cousin Trey, he was murdered, brutally murdered, like I said, and she received his heart through transplant. He was an organ donor, and the miracle was performed. God turned that tragedy into triumph in some kind of way. And Trey, he gone, my little homie gone, but in reality, he lives on because his heart is still pumping, and that's a huge miracle right there. I mean, Markita, how long did it take you after your heart transplant to really get back on your feet and into the swing of things?
It wasn't long. It's really, to be honest, after they released me from the hospital, I went back into, of course, being a mom, which I am. At that time, I was a mom. I have a 2-year-old. At that time, I had a 2-year-old son. So it was no laying in the bed and all that stuff. I had enough of that when I was in the hospital. So.
Mm-hmm. And I understand you do stay in contact with his family members, correct? I'm sure that the line of communication helps all of you,
Yes, Yvette calls me from time to time, and we chat and things like that.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, and shout out to Keyvet for linking us together so that your testimony can be heard and the world can witness God at work, and his ways are getting glory from all of our stories. And Markita, we appreciate you taking this time to share with us, and we definitely do appreciate you to the max.
Yes, and just another thing I just want to actually to say to anyone that's actually out there, I just want to let others know that no matter what you're going through, God is the only person that has the answer or answers to all of your questions. And all you have to do is just give him a try and stand back while he works a miracle, because miracles only happen to those who believe.
Beautiful, beautiful, and so true. Like I said, Markita, we appreciate you taking the time to talk to us about this situation. I know it's a very touchy subject for you and everybody involved. And have a beautiful night. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll be talking to you soon.
You too. God bless.
God bless you too.